Chabone, my sheepers, Persian DTMR 72, TeddyGreyOnStuff. You already know what it is. You saw the thumbnail, you clicked on it because you've been waiting. My apologies. I literally got the English translation to this last night. Couldn't do it because obviously kids are sleeping. It's the daytime now, and I'm here. We're here. Like, comment, subscribe. Cannot wait to get into this. Let's get into the bars. A moment of silence before Lluni kills this beat. Let's go.
Okay, I reloaded.
That sample already sounds familiar. Bro, I swear to God. Right, I already know that K-Master produced this. K-Master and Strike Beats, I believe it was, who produced this beat. This sample sounds incredibly similar to one of my favorite freestyles ever, okay? It's from Rich Boy. It's called Drop. Rich Boy, Drop. Go and YouTube that shit. In fact, I will leave the link to it in the comment section, because the sample used in this beat sounds very fucking similar. And if it is, bro, you Albanians piss me off. It's so sick. It's so similar, man. It sounds like reversed version of that. That's mad. Let's go.
Okay, I reloaded. You motherfuckers think you can fuck with Lluni? You gon' die, big time.
For fuck's already, okay, I reloaded, you motherfuckers. Like, obviously, in terms of the visuals, he's talking about his gun, but in terms of the music scene and what he's actually saying within his lyrics, he's saying he's reloaded, all right? He's had some time to adjust. He's had some time to kick back and relax and therapeutically go through his own bars and his own lyrics, his own rhymes. He's had that time off. He's reloaded. You understand? Fuck's sake, man. It's gonna be one of them ones.
You motherfuckers think you can
Fuck with Lluni.
You gon' die, big time.
Një glok në Versace rëpem me Marco Polo. Gjia ma I madh për mi asfalto solo. Uzi vjen me mund të tek do kum seksi. Tu numru do lo se ti zerga tupi Pepsi. Një telefoni gjuhët ka la blokit cifrës. Violate vodka ti lokit jethi Zvicrës. A mile away dojnë me kon Montana MCs. Flowin e ujitit e fotona e rinis. Zoom out, tripin ja u pi. Moves out, vigilante.
Bro, this beat is insane. The way that that's cutting out and he hasn't even ended his verse yet. And I don't know which one was done first, obviously the beat or the lyrics. I don't know which one was done first. But the fact that as he's rapping, on that poignant point in his bar, and bang on the syllable, the beat cuts straight back in. The way that Lluni does that is ridiculous, by the way.
You can fuck with Lluni. You gon'
Die, big time.
Një glok në Versace rëpem me Marco Polo. Gjia ma I madh për mi asfalto solo. Uzi vjen me mund diskotek do kum seksi. Tu numru do lo se ti zerga tupi Pepsi. Një telefoni gjuhët ka la blokit cifrës. Violate vodka ti lokit jethi Zvicrës.
Oh, your Cadillac will become Swiss cheese, bro. That means we're putting holes in it. Let's go.
Një telefoni gjuhët ka la blokit cifrës. Violate vodka ti lokit jethi Zvicrës. A mile away dojnë me kon Montana MCs. Flowin e ujitit e fotona e rinis. Zoom out, tripin ja u pi. Moves out, vigilante. Hip hop shit.
It literally is every bar again, every single time with Lluni. Moons out, goons out. You know how people say sun's out, guns out? He's saying no. We don't get the guns out when the sun's out. That's how you get caught. When the moon's out, that's when the goons come out. Dressed in all black with a belly on their face, and we're not getting caught. Fuck off.
Një telefoni gjuhët ka la blokit cifrës. Violate vodka ti lokit jethi Zvicrës. A mile away dojnë me kon Montana MCs. Flowin e ujitit e fotona e rinis. Zoom out, tripin ja u pi. Moves out, vigilante. Hip hop shit halo të na trendo. E luj këtë qinoni si kur Super Nintendo.
Oh my god, and I play this shit like Super Nintendo. Like, not only do I play this game and I play it to a very high level, but Super Nintendo meaning it's old. So I play the game, but I play it in an old way. Like, I play it how the old G's used to. That sums Lluni up to a T.
Montana MCs, flowin e ujitit e fotona e rinis. Zoom in, zoom out, dribin ja u bi. Moons out, vigilante. Hip hop shit, hajlo të na trendo. E luj këtë qinoni si kur Super Nintendo. Haverat rin chill, break deal, killa hill, el qapo shit, ja u bina krosin. Bondën e prin, hune kuqja. Rudolf jo bosi, virtual anime. Rima panime edhe ma shpine për mu folin me pantonime. Sipping konjek, parke.
Bro, I swear to God, the how does he do it? And how does he keep reinventing that way? Like, the same rhyming pattern, he keeps reinventing a new way to do it. Guy said virtual anime thoughts rhymes without much effort. So he's doing this shit like he's got the cheat code to a game, bro. Even behind my back, they talk about me in pantomimes. That means everybody's playing subliminals. God, I can't talk.
Bondën e prin, hune kuqja. Rudolf jo bosi, virtual anime. Menime, rima panime edhe ma shpine për mu folin me pantonime. Sipping konjek, parket, dilan tegull. Dipluman doreng, tuarek edhe jo mjegull. Ka rezerva, këtu t'boj për konzerva. I pala blom, blume prostituta tu du serva. Theron Black thot për ta bita, tekton, njëri tru thot Margarita, dhipi latino, te on pimpin garantino, hip hop, top dog, Don Carlo Gambino, rated R, nuk e përballon as Tarantino, goti melodin për rima Theron Wolverine, ju vjena veri im blume.
No, bro. Latino girl know me, pimping Garantino. The way that he ran that with Gambino, and obviously Gambino being a, mafia boss, mafia family. Don Carlo, rated R, even Tarantino couldn't handle this. So the Gambino, Tarantino, he's still keeping in line with that, but the Tarantino was a compound syllable. It was used in the middle of the bar. Listen to the melody, call me Wolverine when it comes to rhymes. Do you know why? Because he is cutting the beat up. Fucking hell, Wolverine claws.
Virtual anime, menime, rima panime edhe ma shpine për mu folin me pantonime. Sipping konjek, parket, dilan tegull. Dipluman doreng, tuarek edhe jo mjegull. Ka rezerva, këtu t'boj për konzerva. I pala blom, blume prostituta tu du serva. Theron Black thot për ta bita, tekton, njëri tru thot Margarita, dhipi latino, te on pimpin garantino, hip hop, top dog, Don Carlo Gambino, rated R, nuk e përballon as Tarantino, goti melodin për rima Theron Wolverine. Ju vjena veri, im blume, burberi, fresh si pej berberi. Tu cingru blueberry, thët gjiu, gripuna, jëm superviseri. Hello? In diskotek, zeton mu pjek.
Oh shit.
Se me nxerr pistolet, dur t'najt, 038, everybody got it. Se me nxerr pistolet, dur t'najt, everybody Olimpiada e dillera tu bosolta për ma hall. Reporter si idiota, shë 360 shkoll. Pre Amirit e Lomiri nuk e lën as një gjall. Ghetto labirint, rruga me tatuja si tribol.
Oh, Jesus, Ghetto Labyrinth, the street with tattoos, they're tribal. Ghetto Labyrinth, the streets with tattoos. So maybe he's talking about the graffiti, because where he's from, in Sunny Hill, where he's from, there's a hell of a lot of graffiti around. Like, I've seen pictures of that place. I've been on what's it called, Google Maps, and you can it's almost like you're walking around the place. It looks insane. It looks sick. I cannot wait to go. But there's graffiti everywhere. It's the Ghetto Labyrinth,
Olimpiada e dillera tu bosolta për ma hall. Reporter si idiota, shë 360 shkoll. Pre Amirit e
Reporter like the Iliad gives the 360, like the Iliad. I swear that was like Greek. Those were Greek philosophers, like Homer. I swear the Iliad was all those guys, and that was where I believe like their mythology came from. I believe, I'm not sure, but it gives the 360, like it gives a whole view, like not just somebody telling a view from their point of view. Like Lluni can tell the point of view from man, woman, child, adult, old man. 360.
Nuk e lën as një gjall, ghetto labirint, rruga me tatuja si tribol. Un po vi thuj, bon appetito. Karriera ju Deni De Vito. Puerto Rico, visi Carlito. Paid in full tu e klika si Rico. Lluni paleto.
Oh, and the beat switching up as well. The waist full. The click like Rico, so the wasteful, but also wasteful, like wasting bullets. Fuck off, bro.
Carriera ju Danny DeVito no Puerto Rico, visi Carlito paid in full tu e klika si Rico Lluni paleto, molli talento Gluki caleco, blanco Carlito Impala e draleco, Robi cronico Epic cappuccino per dinamiti nel braneco Mike oratori, curi dei laboratori Rima full caricatori, per enduro occupatori Troppi calzi predatori, per ghetto commentatori Nuki occhi metatori, favorito per favori
Jesus Christ! It's a good job. My children aren't asleep. Whew. There isn't anybody that can do it better than Lluni. There's nobody that does it better. Bro, I need that whole shit back from Olympia.
Olimpiada e di lira Provo solda për ma hall Reporter si idiota Shë 360 shkoll Pre amire dhe lomire Nuk e lena s'moll Ghetto labirint Rruga me tatuja si tribol Un po vi thuj Bon appetito Carriera ju Danny DeVito no Puerto Rico, visi Carlito paid in full tu e klika si Rico Lluni paleto, molli talento Gluki caleco, blanco Carleto Impala e draleco, Robi cronico Epic cappuccino per dinamiti nel braneco Hen Mike oratori, glory dei laboratori Rima full caricatori, per enduro occupatori Troppi calzi predatori, per ghetto commentatori Nuki outchi metadori, favorito per favori Repera bëna vita Wanna be pia and TikTok Black thought për ta bita Te ton jeni true thought Margarita
Jesus Christ. Bro, that last bit. Bro, that last bit is it. Bro, that is hip hop. The feeling that Lluni just gave to me was like he's literally bringing hip hop back. And it feels like he's having to drag it, bro. Because there's not many men out there doing this shit anymore. And what is this beat switch up? I need to calm the fuck down.
Ty nuk boj mangop As ata shikim as veti As hekri, ho, kush jeti Lyp smoke, ja u bish tekin Jeni broke, me njek trendin Plum pasoj, për mi trupa valzoj Kur u full nej për lin, ju vësipin rasoj Bitch
What he's saying is, it wasn't what you thought it was, bro. That's what he's saying. By following trends, it wasn't what you thought it was. You thought it was a ticket to freedom. You thought it was a ticket to get rich. So you hopped on that drill wave. You hopped on whatever wave it was. You hopped on it hoping that that was the thing that was going to take you there. And it wasn't what you thought it was. Jesus, you thought you were sipping lean. It was Rasoy. Fuck off, bro. Lluni puts things in a deeper perspective, and you've got to really read between the lines to get what he's saying, because he's saying one thing, but he really means another. And he might not even be talking about the subject that he means, but I know he's saying that, bro.
Me njek trendin, plum pasoj Për mi trupa valzoj Kur u full nej për lin, ju vësipin rasoj Bitch, please Tripa trep shtenaliz, tu e lep, shtu e liz Bro, ti e qaj stresh I ik, borlok gjiz Bitch, please
Bitch, please.
Mike check shabone qeti Zbëj që qetu në nan qeti Shdo reper që ma qeti Ja prej kryt si ma qeti White people loka qketi Benzo rekin zet me veti Jom fishlima por e dim riti mërdi So her del treki I fundurë si Titanic Vyves një se morë Amerik Jep histori si Nilmerik Ta për jetën si në Merik Unë jem smooth velvet Tu bo do për dit Richer than Richie Deri sot mi qin mit Motherfuckers better know
Fresco bars. Everything about that track was perfect. Everything about that track was perfect. And can we get a second for that last bit of the verse? I sink them like Titanic, I just need a semi-automatic. Now that might be a shout out to Semi, who was also a member of PINT. Create a story like Illmatic, so he's talking on Nas Records. I'll make your life cinematic. That means even if your life's boring and you're trying to live vicariously through me, through this music, I'll make it cinematic. You don't have to live through me. I'll paint a picture and you could just watch it. I'm so sick creating dope every day. When he's talking sick, he's obviously on about he's good, like he's the best, but sick as in like got the flu, creating dope. Richer than Richie, like Richie Rich. until the mice get on it and start chewing. So, until death. Bro, there's nobody that does it better than Lluni. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. And at the minute, globally, there's nobody that in rap that's as impressive at the minute as Lluni. There's nobody in hip hop that's as impressive for me. Personally speaking, there's nobody in hip hop that impresses me as much as this man. Like, what is it now? 15 minutes I've spent just going through that one record. It was like 4 minutes long. 4 minutes long. The beat, that initial beat, I'm telling you now, that sounded like Rich Boy Drop. It sounded like that beat. And even the second beat as well, what Lluni managed to do to it, like he was slowing it down, like, bitch, please. That was almost like a West Coast Snoop Dogg influence. How Snoop Dogg used to just slow it down. And he'd make like a hip hop tempo. He'd make it palatable for those that didn't like hip hop because of the way he just swaggered and smoothed his voice out. It's the same shit Lluni just did there. Student of the fucking game. I don't really know what much more I could say. I honestly don't. I've waited like, what's it been now, 6 or 7 days since this track came out, and I've waited to hear it. I've waited for the English translation. Like, every time I listen to music and we do a reaction, it's the first ever time I'm hearing it. So if I'm having to wait days, just understand how much patience that it takes out of me, because I'm a very impatient person. So that for me, although people, set people might think that I'm just gassing it just to gas it, just for views or something, or for people to like me, I don't fucking know. But this is like 6-7 days of impatience coming out, bro. K-Master and Strike beats every time, completely destroyed the beat. Always, that beat was stupid. Ugh. And whoever did I'm guessing it was either K-Master or Strike Beats, but if it wasn't, whoever did the mixing and mastering on his vocals as well for Lluni, fire. One thing I like about Lluni's the mixing and mastering that's done on his records is that there's never a lot of reverb, because obviously he raps so fast. Any reverb just kind of kills it for me personally. So the fact that there's none on there smashes it. A lot of people do it just to fill out a void in a track, but obviously Lluni, K-Master, Strike Beats, these people being influenced by 80s and 90s hip hop, it really does show, because they're doing things that, like, hip hop was meant to be that. That's what it started as, that's what it was meant to be. Of course it was meant to evolve, but it was always meant to keep that thorough line of those few things, and I feel like there's not many people on this planet that are keeping to that anymore. So the fact that Lluni is as talented as he is, and he chooses not to go to drill or not to try trap music or do any of that gimmicky shit, like, it's just straight hip hop, bro. And you have to respect him for that. The fact that this isn't on 1 million views already is that it actually pisses me off, because it means that more people are paying attention to the shit than the diamond that is in front of their fucking faces. But hopefully the bigger Lluni gets, and the bigger this channel gets, and the bigger PINT gets, the more we can put Lluni out there, Lluni, Semi, Lyrical, Crash, all the guys, PINT forever, you already know.